This podcast is sponsored by Carrot Competitions. They're one of the fastest growing competition sites in the UK. You can win cash, trips away, watches, cars, much more. And ticket entries are as low as 5p an entry. And they also have some fantastic, funny videos on their Instagram page at Carrot Competitions 1. Go check them out, carrotcompetitions.co.uk. You can see the logo there in the screen. Yep. Hope you enjoyed today's podcast. Thank you. Welcome back, Kitchen Talk episode 27, I think it is. We're joined by, you've been on once fully.
Yes.
Another time you made a big cameo with Ian Rafferty, you were in the background.
Yes, I was a wee guest appearance.
Yep.
Yeah.
The prodigal son returns.
Yes.
Soupy, you've been in America for how many months?
I was there for 3 months.
3 months. It's great to have you back, must say.
Thank you very much.
I've been looking forward to this. I was looking forward to the podcast with Daniel last week because we'd film Wafflers and Bombs Away
Yes.
and everything. I've been looking forward to this one, even before you came home.
Yeah.
So you were in New York?
You want me to give you the timeline?
Yeah, give us the timeline.
So, give you the short version of a long story, right? I was in New York for 9 days, DC for 2 days, New Orleans for a week, Austin for 5 weeks, El Paso for a week, and then in El Paso I bought a car, which is still a ridiculous sentence to say out loud.
It's a country song.
Yeah.
I went down to El Paso. I'm not going to sing the rest of it.
Man, see the music I was listening to in that car, by the way?
Aye. Country music?
Yeah, and I don't really like country music.
Yeah.
When I was there, I was like, I understand it now. You
With
know
a
what I mean?
cowboy hat and on. Like
I
you.
had a cowboy hat, smoking fags, just driving on the open road. It's me and the tarmac, but it was class. But I bought a car in El Paso, drove it up to Albuquerque. I had a few places along the way, but these are the biggest sort of spots.
Yep.
Up to Albuquerque, and then drove west across New Mexico, across Arizona into Flagstaff, Arizona, and then I went down to Sedona, and then I went up to the Grand Canyon for 2 days. Like I seen the sun set in the Grand Canyon, then I camped out and seen the sunrise, and then I drove to Zion National Park in Utah, and then from Utah to Vegas, then Vegas to LA.
Fuck me, I had some going like.
Crazy that. I thought about 2,200 miles or something like.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, driving just alone?
Yeah.
Fuck, that's mental.
Yeah.
What, were you always going to get a car? Was that always the plan?
So I was going to rent a car, and I was looking up the rentals, and they were like $1,400, and then they hold like $800 in your credit card for like a security hold or something. And I was like, that's $2,000. Like, no, fuck for like 3 or 4 days. And I was like, I looked up cars in El Paso, especially El Paso being a border town. Like, you can get absolute scrappers for nothing. Like,
Aye.
so I bought this Ford Fusion for $1,300, and then I sold it for $1,000 when I left.
Fuck, that's alright.
Yeah.
Was it easy enough getting it sold?
You know what? It was, especially because I was in LA. There's so many people in LA. Everyone, a lot of people have money, kind of thing, and you need a car in LA. Like, you need a car.
Really? Because is the whole thing with LA not the traffic's fucking mental?
Crazy, but that's why it's mental, because you need a car.
Right, okay.
Because the public transport's dog shit, like dog shit.
I've heard that of America. Did you get a Greyhound at all?
I didn't actually get any Greyhounds at all. So I flew from New York. I got a train from New York to DC, and then I flew from DC to New Orleans. Flew from New Orleans to Austin, and then Austin's like East Texas, and then El Paso's like the most western part of Texas. And you'd think like, oh, you just get a bus or something. Like, the bus ended up being like 13 hours or something.
Fuck off.
Like, it takes like 9 hours to drive straight across Texas. But obviously it's stopping off in these places and stuff. So I just got a flight. It was a handling, but man, it was honestly. Now that I'm glad to be back, home comforts and all that.
Yeah.
But fuck, I'm depressed. But because it's just like I just was doing whatever I wanted to do. Like, whatever I wanted to do, whenever I wanted to do it. Like, not that I was doing anything mad, but it was just like waking up in that car. Like, I camped out in that car. Like, I lived in that car when I was doing that journey. Like, it's so disgusting. And like,
what was the hygiene situation like?
you know what? I would go into like a gas station or whatever. Like, some truck stops have like showers and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I went to this like RV park, and I was just like, listen, babe, I'm fucking traveling from Ireland and all that. Fucking, you know what I mean? Goujon. And she was like, I was like, can I use your shower? And she was like, yeah, go on. You know what I mean? Like, I went into this gym as well in Utah and was like, I need a shower. Like, I need to sort myself out. And she was like, you're gonna have to get a day pass. And I was like, listen, day pass like $15. I was skint. So I was like, is there anything you can do? I just charmed them up, like, and then she got their supervisor and the manager over. I told him, I was like, listen, I'm paying for showers this whole time in all these different places, but I need to be in LA in like 2 days, and I can't, like, I'm skint, like. And he was like, sign this waiver, you'll be alright. So he let me use the shower for free.
What was the waiver for?
So like the
I will not wank in the shower.
I will. No, it was just for like to use the gym. You have to sign a waiver, like
oh right, okay,
shit and all that.
yeah.
But man, honestly, like I lived literally. It was last night was a movie, bro. It was like that 3 months was a movie.
Yeah.
Like I picked up a hitchhiker on Route 66. I touched a wild live.
We'll go to the hitchhiker because I remember you put it into the group chat and I didn't really get the lowdown on it. What the fuck was going on there?
So I was in New Mexico. I was after coming from Albuquerque muck, by the way. I remember thinking like, I'll go there.
Breaking Bad. It's literally.
It's just a big weird grey city in the middle of a desert. Like it's weird shit. The people were nice. I met a few people. I met a guy. So I went to do a gig there.
Yep.
And I just looked up a comedy club. Drove to the comedy club. It was some like speakeasy or something. Turns out the gig was cancelled that night. I was wrecked after driving all day. And your man that owned the bar, it was like a speakeasy. It was really, really cool, like 1920s style. Mm. And I was speaking to your man that owned the bar, and I was like, "It's really cool in here." He said, "Do you want me to give you a tour?" I was like, "Yeah." It brought me in all these different rooms, like we were VIP sections, and all. It was really cool. And then I was like, "What is there to do around Albuquerque?" Like, because obviously I'm here because like Breaking Bad and all whatever. And he was like, he told me a few different Breaking Bad like landmarks and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, do people in Albuquerque like Breaking Bad, or is it like people are pissed off with people being like, this is where fucking Walt fucking wanked that time, you know what I mean? So, but he turns out this boy was in Breaking Bad, right?
Fuck off.
Mad. So do you know the scene where Walt is saying, say my name, or whatever?
Yeah.
So the guy he's talking to,
yeah,
it's him.
Fuck off.
So he showed me a picture, and he was like, obviously he was like, this is 12 years ago, I don't look the exact same, but it was him that.
No way.
And he owned this bar, and then he showed a picture of him and Walt. He done like a like a fake mural thing for Walter White, like to raise money for homeless, and there's like a plaque outside this bar or whatever. And he showed a picture of him and Walt, him and fucking
Walt, Brian Cranston. That's insane.
Yeah, stand back. And I'm going,
because that's like the first drug dealer they go to before they go to Tuco. Or is it after Tuco?
No, because he says this is whenever Walt is like.
Oh, he's already Heisenberg. Yeah. He splits off from Gus Fring, isn't it?
Yes,
that's what it is. Yeah.
But that was mad. But anyway, sorry. On the way out of Albuquerque, I was driving and I was on I-40, Interstate 40. But I tried to do as much as Route 66 as possible. And I looked at my phone and I was driving through this like this Native American reserve, and it was fucking beautiful, all these mountain ranges and stuff. But I looked at my phone and Route 66 was parallel to me, and it went through the mountains, and I was like, fuck, I kind of wanted to do that drive.
Yeah.
So I went up and turned to this gas station and drove like 30 minutes back down the road to do to
get on the Route 66
same thing. Like, but on the way back, like I turned off from this gas station, and as soon as I hit Route 66, I turned on to it, and there was this hitchhiker just walking down the street. He didn't even have his thumb out, nothing. Like he just had his back to me walking.
Yeah.
And I just, in an instant, just goes, I'm picking him up. Just pulled over, honked the horn.
The first sign that you shouldn't have picked him up. Walk him with his back to you. You never walk with your back.
No, I mean like he was walking down
other side of the road. Yeah, no, but was he on your side of the road?
Yes.
Maniac. You're meant to walk the oncoming traffic.
The oncoming traffic, but man, this was just a dirt road, like, you know what I mean? It was like a nothing road.
The rules of the road are nothing to me. It doesn't. Don't besmirch the law of the road. Exactly, mate. They don't have their theory test there. And what was his whole sort of crack like? So was he like from the get go? Was he like, yeah, I'll get in no sweat?
100%. Yeah, and the thing is as well, like, we were but two weary travellers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there was kind of just I don't know, like. I just made the decision in the moment. The whole time, I was by myself this whole journey, right?
Yeah.
And the thing was, before I left and while I was there, I was like, trust your gut, right? If something doesn't feel right, don't do it, right? And when I seen him, I just was like, he's sweet, right? Now, that is the start of a serial killer story, like, it is, like, but I don't know, I just trusted him immediately. But a justification for me was, right, if he goes to kill me, I'm driving. So if he goes to kill me, he's killing both of us, right?
He'll also die, yeah.
Which is a ridiculous thing to, like, why is that the only thing keeping, like, that is an element of safety for me? Like, what, that makes no sense, you know? But I just honked the horn, he jumped in, shook his hand.
What did you first say to him? Because I imagine, right, if I was walking down, if I'm an American walking down Route 66 and a fella from Uri comes up, I'm going to think that's an alien. Yeah. Just because you'll never have heard an accent like that quite in your life.
And you know what? I was in pure alien territory, like around all New Mexico,
Area 51,
Arizona and stuff. It's all very like, you know, it's like Roswell and stuff, like all that whole alien culture and whatever. Con probably didn't think I was an alien, to be honest with you.
What was your first line to him though?
So I just was like,
Well, wait, what's the crack? Because then he's like, what the fuck?
What the fuck is that? Yeah, no. Honestly, I just honked the horn. He opened my back door first to like throw his bag in, and while he opened the back door, I just put my hand out the back, shook his hand, and I was like, "What's your name, man?" He was like, "William." I was like, "Stephen, nice to meet you." He jumped in the front, and I was like, "Well, lad," and he was just like, "You know, how you doing?" Whatever. I was like, "Oh, good, all good." What are you at, like? You know what I mean? I was like, what are you doing? Like, you're hitchhiking. What the fuck? Tell me your story, like, you know. So he walked from a place called Las Cruces or something in New Mexico, which is basically like the southern New Mexico, basically Texas, right? To California, right? What? And man, that's
he just planned to do that.
For
what reason?
So he said him and his wife divorced like a couple of years ago, and he just realized he could just do whatever he wants, like, but. That sounds like this boy's mad in the head.
Yeah.
I think, listen, I'm sure there is an element of you have to be fucking mad in the head to do that, right?
Yeah.
But he was like in the room, like he wasn't dead behind the eyes or nothing. Like he was there. And the thing was, what weirdly made me trust him was like he was wearing a backpack that he was obviously using to camp.
Yeah,
he wasn't just like
walking with like fucking a pair of boxers or something.
It. Yeah. He wasn't just some, like, you know what I mean. Don't get me wrong, he could have done with a shower, like, but you know, but yeah, I was like, well, so. And when I met him, he was on the way back because I had turned and I was heading east again to go back to Albuquerque to do this, like, we drive. So I dropped him off in a place called Laguna or something, and it was like this weird wee town. But I drove him about 40 minutes, right? And we were chatting away. I told him my story, just like what I'm doing, and he was like, "That's cool as fuck, whatever." And I drove him about 40 minutes, and I was like, "How long will it take you to get home?" And he was like, "Probably about a week and a half, 2 weeks, just a straight walking." Like,
yeah.
And I was like, "That's crazy. How long did it take you to do the whole trip?" He's like, "A few months," like, because he'd walked to California. He's walking back.
Oh fuck, really? Oh, so he was doing the return journey. Why?
Yeah, he was doing it. Yeah, because I don't know.
Did he miss something on the fucking way there?
It's like, "Me, you fuck me. I meant to take Route 66." You know? But yeah, and he was like, "Yeah, you probably saved me about 2 days walking with that 40-minute trip." Like.
Walking in that heat through the desert with all those fucking animals about as well,
man,
like, that's
ridiculous. I said to him, I was like, "Have you come into contact with any dangerous animals?" He was like, "No."
What a cool way to say it.
Yeah, I know.
Have you come into contact with any dangerous animals?
It does make it sound like an alien too, as well. Like,
yeah, it does. Alright. Yeah, I'm in your car, mate.
But yeah, like, but he was like, "Yeah, I've seen some deer, I've seen some coyotes," which is class. Coyotes,
yeah.
And I'm like, "That's dope as fuck." But yeah, mad. Like, when I was camping out in the Grand Canyon, I heard coyotes in the distance, and I was like,
do they laugh, or it's a hyenas that laugh, isn't it?
The coyotes kind of laugh too as well.
Right.
Like, they kind of cackle. It's weird. It's so eerie. Like,
yeah, I would say so.
But the first night I camped out in the car, drove from El Paso. So I visited some family in El Paso, stayed with them, shout out. And when I bought the car, drove up, and I drove to this place called White Sands, and it's like just this like national park. By the way, I went to all these different national parks. Some of them are closed because of the government shutdown, and some of them are open.
Right, yeah.
Right. But the open ones are the big ones, like Zion National Park and Grand Canyon. But they were free to get into, and usually they're like $30 to get in. So I was getting it for free. So I was like, just complete luck that I was skint and didn't have the money for it. But I went to this meteor crater place as well, and somewhere in ours, I just seen this sign like meteor crater. I was like, class, let me see that. Like, it was a 40-minute drive, like. Which over here, by the way, if you go to me, you want to drive 40 minutes, I go fuck yourself.
Yeah, you had to drive 40 minutes to get up. More than 40 minutes,
and I know, fuck, is it handling? But not anymore, but before that, I'm like, fuck, I have to drive from near Belfast. But fucking what was me? Whereas, like, I was talking to somebody, and I was like, is there a cool place around here or whatever? I was like in the shop, and this girl was like, yeah, it's just down the street. And I was like, oh, fuck, happy days, 10-minute drive, 2.5 hours. I was like, what do you mean just down the street? It makes no sense. Like, anyway, I went to this meteor crater place. I was doing a wee bit of urban foraging, right? That sounds like I was picking berries. I just mean, like, I was just swindling a few cunts along the way, right? Because I went to this meteor crater place. It was like $25-$30 to get into this fucking thing, right? And I was skint. I walked up and I was like, oh, is there any discount you do for anything? It's like when you used to go in the top man and be like, do you do student discount? Or like the McDonald's student burger, right? We've all been, you know, we've all been there.
The free chicken mayo.
yeah, free chicken mayo, yeah, or the fucking McFlurry. But I was like, is there any discount you do? And she was like, are you a senior citizen or
a veteran?
A veteran.
Yeah.
And then I was like,
God bless America.
Yeah, man, it's the amount of people being like, thank you for your service. I'm like, I didn't know you guys done that.
No, they actually do. It's the maddest thing. And do you know what the most mental part of? I've never been to America, but I've been in a lot of states. So shit.
I love it though. You can't beat it. It is the best. Like,
but you always see photos, because they have a real thing for stolen valor there.
Yes.
You don't get that anywhere else in the world,
No.
by the way, because nobody cuts about in public in full military regalia.
I know, like,
Do you know what I mean?
No. Regalia,
So did you see
class.
many of those? Regalia, no, great word.
Great, excellent. Yes, when I got to DC, they had just deployed the National Guard there.
Oh, why, that's right.
But everyone was like, when you get to, like, they were like, man, you better watch out when you get to DC. I was like, what am I gonna do? You know what I mean? Like, what? And if anything, it's gonna be safer for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there's the National Guards everywhere. But I got out of Union Station, like the train station, and walked out, and there were just all these protests and all. And I went, I was like, these people are gamps. Like, you know what I mean? Like, thinking their opinion matters and all. You know what I mean? Like, but there was people like just with like.
Was it No Kings? Is that the thing? It was the No Kings
there was
protest?
there was a No Kings protest when I was in like Arizona. There was one like I hadn't a clue what it was like, but no, they were just protesting the National Guard being there. But there was like these Humvees of National Guard like deployed there, and I walked up to them. I was like, "Boys, I'm from Ireland. Like our political situation's fucked and always has been.
Yeah.
To me, this is hilarious. Like, and they were like laughing. And I was like, "Who wants you here? Like, can you tell? I have no idea who wants you here and who doesn't. Why does everyone like? Why is everyone up in arms?
Yeah.
To use me?" And he was like, honestly, I have no idea. And I was like, I could just, he was trying to tell me without saying, lad, I'm just fucking clocking in and getting like, you know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. But he was like, and then as I was talking to him, this man walked past, like 30-year-old, he was like, thank you for your service. And he was like, thank you, sir. And I was like
That's so weird, like, because they probably haven't even served either. Well, I mean, I don't know,
in terms of like done a tour, I don't know. Probably
yeah,
not. You know
probably
what I mean?
not.
No idea.
This day and age, like.
But so he was like, it's usually like old ladies that like don't like us here. And I was like, that's weird. And as he said that, this woman walked up and she was like, I served in the military for 30 years. This is fucking ridiculous. And then he just goes, thank you for your service. I was like,
he did it back to you.
And you know what? I just laughed. Like, I was like, this is class. But DC, I didn't really like. It was a big office. And especially after coming from New York. Like,
Aye.
New York was fucking unbelievable, man. Like, I met McCann. Shout out Aaron McCann. He fucking...
Hopefully he watches this.
Yeah, hopefully. But he...
You got a shout out in Bomb Squad as well, didn't you?
Yeah, that was cool as fuck as well. But man, like, I just goes to McCann, listen, if I can get a pint with you, it'd be class. Like, you know what I mean? And he was like, yeah, sound lad. Ended up pinting with him for 3 or 4 nights. Done a couple of... Fucking, like, went to a couple of his shows in New York Comedy Club and stuff. And then, like, he put me up on the Bog, like, the show he does in, like... Him and Liam Dalton run. It's a fucking great gig. And I'm going like, I'm pinting in New York. I'm doing gigs. Not like immediately I was like, this is mental. You know? And then when I got to DC, it was like, it was just shit.
Right back down to earth.
Yeah.
Did you do any gigs in DC?
I done a couple of open mics. Like, yeah, they were mock enough. Like,
really,
you know, it was like open mics in bars where like you're on this like mezzanine, right? And there's like a full active bar beneath you, and like there's like 10 people up in this mezzanine, and it's just the worst, like the worst. But
you did put on. I have to bring it up. You did
the accent. I had to. It was the worst. No, it was. It pissed me off. Like the first 2 days I spent in New York, I was fucking, how you getting on, Arba? You know what I mean? And I was like, what? And I was like, I'm gonna have to change something now. And then I started just changing my phrases, right? So instead of bin, I'd say trash cans, shit like that.
Yeah.
And then I found myself like speaking with a twang, and I hated it. So I said to McCann, I was like, do you do that? And he was like, lad, you have to. And I was like,
really?
Fuck. Yeah, because like...
Is that why maybe he comes home like every like so often just to reset the accent?
Probably. And whenever I was speaking to like boys back home, like I was talking to one of my mates, and I was like, "Yeah, man, I have to do laundry here." And he was like, "You what? You have to do a wash, you dickhead." And I was like, "Sorry, lad, sorry." Like, but I had to put on the accent, and especially when you're doing stand up. There's no point in me spitting, they don't understand. That's, you know what I mean? But it did piss me off. It pissed me off. And there's a couple of videos I'm talking to people and stuff, and I'm like, I listen back and go, ugh.
I think you sent in one and into the group chat, and I think you were doing it on, like, you were like exaggerating it as well.
Probably, yeah.
It was class.
But yeah, honestly, man, it was fucking unreal. The first night I camped out in the car, they were like, again, people were like, how'd you get on? I'm like, it was lethal. What'd you do? I'm like, no idea. Drank.
Was it warm enough in the car?
Freezing one of the nights. The first night roasting, like right. I mean roasting, because it was raining and there was a thunderstorm, so it was like just humid, and it was like, I was in the middle of the desert in fucking New Mexico, and like, so the first night I camped out, having a few tins and all, sound, wee table, wee chair, smoking fags, thunderstorm in the distance, like thunder and lightning, beautiful, right? Yeah. Class, crickets and all in the background, nothing but me in the start. It was lethal, right? It felt like a movie, and I was like, right, I'm gonna get packed up here and go to bed or get horizontal, right? And
are you in the back seat?
So I put the back seats down of the car and had like a foam mattress topper. And then
nice.
I like crawled into the back seat and I closed the door and then put my legs in the boot.
Right, yeah, I'm getting you now.
Not comfortable, like not like, and me a big unit.
Wee pillow or anything?
And a pillow, yeah,
That's
a pillow
okay.
and a wee blanket, right? But so I heard this like rattling noise. I thought it was like a cricket, and I unlocked the car. There's a rattlesnake right at the front of the car, and like he's fuming, like, right? He's not happy.
Rattling away,
right? And he like goes to lunge at the car or something, right? And I'm like, holy fuck!
At the car?
Because like I unlocked the car and the sound of the car unlocked,
Oh,
and, like,
right,
come
yeah.
on, obviously startled it, you know. And I was like, holy fuck, and like jumped away. And then I was like, right, I'm a safe distance, got my phone out and was like, hey, well, this is half cut, like, right? You know what I mean? Like, drinking, like, fucking big Bud Lights, that. And I'm like, holy fuck, man, no way. And I was like, I know the masculine urge in you. I was like, touch it. I just wanted to touch it. Now, not smart, right? This thing's a Western Diamondback fucking rattlesnake, right?
Right.
This thing bites you. Ghost, that's you, brown bread, right?
It's one of those ones then.
Yeah.
Right.
Now you can get
like non-venomous ones.
No, you can. If you can make it to a hospital in time, you can get.
What is it? What's the word for it?
Anti-venom.
Anti-venom. Yeah.
So I'm walking behind this thing. I'm getting a wee bit closer to it, but it's like going the other way. It's not rattling. It doesn't see me as a threat, or at least I think that. And it's just like slithering away, and I'm looking at it, being like, "That's class." And I'm like. Kicking, it's ridiculous, like kicking rocks towards it to test his temperament, right? To be like, if it's pissed off at me kicking a rock, I'm not going near it, right?
Yeah.
And I was just kicking just like sand and rocks towards it, didn't give a fuck, slithering away, and I was like taking a video right behind it.
Yeah.
And then I went, no, I'm not touching it. That's fucking stupid. Went back to the car, and then I went over and looked at it. I was like, fuck, that's class, man. And I was like, fuck, I'll go touch it. I just did. Like, went out and just poked it, and it just shit itself.
Slithered away.
Like. But
what it feel like? Because you hit the rattle, didn't you?
No, I hit like the back, just its
the
back,
scales.
like the scales.
Right, okay.
Yeah. I was gonna touch the rattle, but I was like, I didn't know enough about them. I was like, is that poison or venomous? I don't know. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Like, and then I put up my story, being like, holy fuck, it's mad, isn't it? Because it was just mad night.
Yeah.
And then I woke up the next day to like 15 messages being like,
people cracking up at you.
People going mad. Like Talal messages me in the group chat and goes, "What the fuck are you touching them snakes for?" But snakes plural. You know what I mean? Like, you must have thought I was in a pit of them or something. You know what I mean? But people were just like, that is by far, like my mates were messaging me being like, that is by far the most idiotic thing you've ever done. And you know what? It was idiotic. I am by myself in the middle of the desert.
Yeah.
Don't know where the nearest hospital is.
The position of the snake, though, can I say, like, you can, you're like,
I'm from behind it.
It's not going to come at you, like, it's not going to get you. And like, they won't, I don't think it'll, like, chase you or anything.
No, it would, no. It's just protective.
And even if it does, like, I reckon I'd take a snake on. Because it wasn't a big one now. It was like, in the video you sent, it didn't look
sizable enough. They can get much bigger.
Like this? So we're talking like this?
No, it was probably bigger. It was probably about the length of this table, maybe.
Holy fuck! Yeah, it's if you're touching like at the back, it has a lot of moving around to do to get back at you.
Turn around the back.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And that was my rationale too. But you know what? Again, like the hitchhiker, that's not enough. Just don't touch it. You know what I mean? Like,
no, fuck it, touch it.
Don't get.
Should have picked it up.
I was so close to picking it up by the back. No, you pick up the head
and you choke them.
I was so like that close.
Now that's fucking mental.
But imagine maybe like holy fuck, there's a rattlesnake in the next story. Me just holding it. You know what I mean? Like that's ridiculous.
Because they get their like fangs out when you do that, don't they?
Yeah.
You could have brought back a wee bottle of fucking venom.
A wee vial, like imagine that fuck. But yeah, that was crazy, man. Like the whole thing was nuts. And then doing stand up the whole way, like I ended up doing. So in Austin, I was there for 5 weeks, man. It was fucking unreal. Like that place is class, but it's also the pits of just.
Because the whole thing now with it, I imagine, is that it's been painted as like the mecca for stand up.
It's Kill Tony-ified too.
Yeah.
Like, and everyone, like, there's comics there, like, there's a lot of comics there that are great, and they're doing open mics all the time. They're honing their blade, right? And then, and you know, like they're trying to get on to Kill Tony for exposure, and then there's bands off it, and they've material to back it up and all this. But then you have people who literally sleep in their cars. I know I was doing that. Fucking rich of me to say that, but I was doing it petting rattlesnakes. But. Like they sleep in their cars and they just have 1 minute for Kill Tony and they just hope that it's good enough, and then they have one story that they think's funny, and there's people like I watched the Kill Tony in the mothership, right? And this boy gets up like, and you can watch it like it's
which one was it?
It's the episode with Sam Talent and Adam Rowe and somebody else, right? It was like
Adam Ray,
Adam
Rowe with the Scouser. Imagine that, like. Was he doing a character?
Yes, he was. No, the old lady he does.
Yeah.
So Adam Rowe, that's class. Fucking killed Tony, lad. That was a horrible accent. Anyway,
no, I'm making it up. I was going to say he opened for Kiltony in London, but he definitely didn't. He opened for Shane Gillis. I've just got my wires completely crossed.
Right, okay, same thing.
Yeah.
But anyway, there's this boy gets up and he's watching Kiltony. This 14 years, right? If anyone doesn't know what Kiltony is, by the way, I'm assuming you do. Panel show, you get up, you do a minute. The panel.
Did I see a wee sticker there, by the way?
Oh, there's a wee Kiltony sticker. Yeah,
oh, I look at that there.
Yeah, this thing is a load of stickers everywhere I've been. Basically, I got a wee sticker in all these national parks and stuff. Pretty cool, like. But look at me, I went to America. Imagine that. That's gonna be my whole thing forever now. By the way, like I'm not gonna have any other conversation. Like I'm gonna eat a Goujon and be like, in America, Raising Cane's actually wasn't that great, and it wasn't.
You're gonna start calling them tenders, not
tendies. That fuck. Kill Tony. You go up. You do a minute. If you do really well, it's cool. You get a big joke book or a small joke book. It basically just signifies if you've done well or not.
Yeah.
If you don't do well, the panel roasts you. The panel are all comedians. Haha, very funny, right? But there's people there's this fella that gets up. He's been watching Kill Tony for 14 years. He gets up, immediately eats shit, doesn't have jokes, make statements.
Yeah.
And then Tony's like, that was horrible, like, and he's like, yeah, man, it's my first time doing comedy. He's like, you think you could just go up here and just do that, whatever. And Tony was like, you've watched the show for 14 years, right? Or whatever the fuck long it's been on, or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
How do you not know how it works? Like, and he was called like John Magoo or something, right? And it wasn't even a stage name; he was just a big Magoo head, right? And yeah, he was so bad. And then someone heckled him, and then everyone was like, "Yeah, booing him and all, right?" And Tony was like, "I can tell you've had no hardship in your life. Did you come from a stable family of two loving parents?" And he was like, yeah. And he was like, I could tell, like, immediately. So Tony was like, tell me something about you that's interesting, like something traumatic that happened to you, but that you can spin it into something funny, like, you know how it works. And he was just and the whole crowd's booing him. Like, I felt bad for him. But then this boy hackles him, and Tony's like, this is part of comedy. Clap back at him, give him something back. And he goes and the whole crowd boo, right? And then Adam Ray's like, man, come on, like, they're really trying to be like, come on, and they put the spotlight on him, right? Fumbles it again, everyone booing, like, people standing up, pointing at him and all, giving him shit. And me and this, but my mate Will were laughing like fuck. And then they put the spotlight on him again, and the guy just goes, fuck you, and the whole crowd, yeah, like, fucking a standing ovation. Oh, it's so funny. But yeah, I ended up doing the Mothership open mic as well, which was nuts.
Was it in the Little Boy or the Fat Man?
It was in the Little Boy.
Nice, fucking. Yeah. What one's Kiltonian? Fat Man.
The Fat Man, yeah, it's in the big room. I've heard people, like, some Mothership comics say that, like, apparently the Little Man's better for actual comedy, like, because smaller, lower ceiling and all that shit. But
did you go to Sunset Strip?
The
Sunset comedy, or the high ceilings. Apparently they've got very high ceilings.
Yes, yeah. I went one time just to watch for a bit or whatever. I ended up doing the Velveeta room as well. Bumped into James McCann, the Australian comic.
And if you're not in the, it's because I saw the photo of you with fucking Gardini's on it. Sean Gardini was on the photo from the Velveeta room. If you're in the, like, if anyone's watching who's in the, like, the Kiltony universe, but also universe, like Shane Gillis as well. Like, James McCann's been on Shane's podcast fucking hundreds of times. Sean Gardini's one of the producers. Someone else was on it as well. Was Nate Marshall on it, or was it Lemur?
Rick Diaz was on it.
Rick Diaz. Yeah. I saw him in the Kiltony London as well.
Yeah, he's great.
They also said, like, I remember at the Kiltony London
as well was on that night.
Was he any good?
Sure. I didn't see, man. I was in the Mothership watching Kiltony. I had to leave Kiltony, get my phone out of the wee fucking packet, run to the Velveeta room, and run back before the first bucket pull. Like,
oh, serious?
Man,
fuck.
It was mental. So, like, I done 5 minutes in the Velveeta room, and I was like to the woman, I was like, please, can you put me on first? And she was like, I'm trying to squeeze you in here. And I was like, I'm literally meant to be in the Mothership right now, signing up for Kiltony and watching it. And the guy who was meant to be on first, can't remember his name, but shout out to him, he was a gentleman. He was like, where are you coming from? I was like, Ireland. He was like, you can go on, you can take my open
That's
spot.
fucking sound of him.
Like, sound as fuck. But
was it hard to get actual Kiltony tickets?
Apparently you have to buy them months in advance. So the only reason why I got it is my mate Will, his brother was meant to come and fly out, and he couldn't make it. So he was like, he messaged me, and was like, do you want to go? I was like,
fuck, stuck like you there then.
Yeah. So I just paid for drinks that night and happy days, you know what I mean?
Fucking right.
But bumped into James McCann, like, was on a lime scooter, and he was on the footpath in front of me, and I was like, oh, sorry lad, and he was like, sorry mate, and I was like, oh well, and he was like, alright, and I was like, I shook his hand and was like, oh, fucking nice to meet you, I'm a big fan, like, you know, I'm a comic from Ireland. And that's all I want to say. Well, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
I'm also a comic. See you later. Right?
Yeah.
And I was running late for a gig in the creek in the cave. Like I had to be there in 2 minutes. And I was like tossing up, being like, dude, like, cause the creek in the cave is a big gig too.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh fuck. So next thing you know, he's chatting to me, and he's chatting to me about Vittorio Angeloni and all. He mentions Vittorio to me.
Yeah.
And I go, I'm talking about Vittorio in the middle of Austin, James McCann. What the fuck's going on? And chatting away, and he was like, how long are you staying? Are you living here now? I was like, no, I'm just visiting for a few weeks and whatever. And he was like, if you want to do the Velveeta room tomorrow, I don't know if you're signing up to Kill Tony or not, but if you want to do 5 minutes, like, let me know, or like just go and tell Eve, the woman hosting, that I'm putting you on. I was like, yeah, sweet.
Is that his gig?
Yeah, he books it.
In the Sunset,
book it
in Sunset Strip?
No, it was the Velveeta room. Which
is that what you call the club?
Yes, the
Velveeta
room.
sorry.
It's called. So this, it's called the club. The room is called the Velveeta room. But mad.
That is fucking insane. Was he dead on, like?
No, he was sound as fuck. Yeah,
That's
yeah. We
mad.
were chatting for a few minutes, and then he was waiting on one of them fucking driverless cars, which is also another thing. That's fucking
The video you sent to those was so funny, like
nuts, like nuts. But yeah, man, crazy. Like the whole experience was fucking mental. But as I'm saying, great place for comedy. Also, the pits of hell. Like it is where some of these gigs is where comedy goes to die. Like,
oh, I'd say so.
Like you're doing a gig in front of like 4 comics who are excuse me, who are all looking at their phone, just waiting to go on. I'm going, what's the point here? You know what I mean? There's no point. Like,
what was the best gig you had? Like, what one did you come back thinking, fuck, I killed there? Not just in Austin, maybe the whole trip.
No, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, the Bog, the one McCann put me on, his show, I done pretty well there. And I was on a high just in general of just being there and the excitement of the trip and stuff.
That was the start of it as well, like, sort of, wasn't it?
Start, like, yeah. And then obviously, like, all of McCann's mates over there, like, they're all the salt of the earth. They're fucking unbelievable people. And, like, yeah, great. That was really good. The Mothership mic, the open mic, I done really well in. Like, only 3 minutes, but I got consistent laughs the whole time. It was great. I done the Comedy Store in LA as well, and it was an open mic too, and it was fine. It was fine. Now, the saving grace was that not a lot of people done very well there, which doesn't necessarily matter, but I was like, it was just an open mic, you know what I mean? It was just
Comedy Store must have been a fairly surreal one as well, like
cool as fuck. Like Eddie Murphy, like it was the original room too.
Yeah.
So, like,
really?
That's like
with all the photos up and everything.
Yeah.
Fuck, class.
Like, man, like Eddie Murphy standing on that exact same stage, Richard Pryor, all these people, and then Soupy Campbell from Bestbrook. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what is that? It's ridiculous. That.
What now? I've been following. There's a bit of drama. I don't know if you've seen it between the Austin scene and the LA scene. Recently,
the Comedy Wars, like.
And apparently, like, because Joe Rogan made it out that shout out Joe Rogan if you haven't seen
shout out Joe, what a hilarious surreal person to shout out.
Oh, shout out Rogan. Or if you ever Kieran's made, they called it a Rogan Joshua, Rogan Joe. Oh, it just came into my head there now.
That's unreal.
But he basically was making it out that LA was like completely fucked, like after COVID, like comedy had died in LA. But then I watched the video and it was like, it's completely fine. It was just the sort of propaganda machine that Rogan Joe did to try to like get everyone to move to Austin just because he was going there because of the tax benefits.
Yeah, and like the thing was, Joe Rogan's ecosystem insists upon itself, right? Where it's like all of the people that frequent his podcast and stuff need the podcast. It gives them exposure, and then when he goes, they're like, well, we better fucking go too. Yeah. So it makes sense, right? I get it. But then a lot of people, like, I made a mind's like, did you ever watch any of the Elephant Graveyard videos on YouTube?
Yeah, it's literally, that's what I watched, yeah.
And it's like...
what was I've been doing some thanking.
Thanking, yeah. And, like, don't get me wrong, I was watching it being like, he's right, like, that it is...
You can enjoy both things, like, you can say, like, I agree with it, and then I also think it's good there, do you know what I mean?
But it's weird, it's like, this is a wanky term I'm about to say, right? But... the Mothership is a hyperreal simulacra, right?
Do you know what? You prefaced it by saying this is a wanky term, and then you still said it.
I said it.
I'm almost certain, by the way, you said that exact same phrase about something different on the last time you were on the podcast. Really? A simulacra. You did all right. I can't remember what it was about.
I can't remember. But it is a hyperreal simulacra. It's like how there's an Irish bar in Thailand, like, and you walk in and it feels like you're in Donegal. Like,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
That's he's trying to create something that is not organic.
Yeah.
In a way, it still works. It's still fine.
Yeah.
Everyone enjoys themselves. But the Comedy Store is like the fucking Comedy Store. You know what I mean? Like Mitzi Shore bought the fucking original room and just grassroots and all the rest.
Yeah.
Right? But Comedy Store was really cool to do. And I done a, you know what? One of my best gigs was I done a Don't Tell show in like Hermosa Beach in LA, which is like a huge promotion all over the place. Like they don't release the location of the venue until like they give you a vague location, and then like an hour or two later beforehand, I think this is the way they do it, they give you like the venue,
right,
like as a customer. But I done it, and Michael Turner was able to get me that gig. He done Lavery's a few months ago.
Yes, yeah.
Shout out Michael. So he was like, when you get to LA, hit me up. Messaged him. He wasn't in LA, but he still got me a couple of gigs, and then he got the Comedy Store off the back of that. Crazy that, and just from. It's just complete happenstance, like Bumping into James McCann on a lime scooter, and all this shit, like
all shit that you wouldn't get unless you're like just like I don't know what the term would be, but you have to put yourself in that situation to come across things like that. Do you know what I mean? And it's like you don't come looking for it because it'll find you.
That's what it is. And I was saying the whole time, like people are like, "You ever scared? Were you ever scared on that trip?" I'm like, there's a couple of times where I was like, I went to Staten Island to New York to like. When I got to New York, everyone was like, "You gotta see the museums." I was like, "No, like I want to go to Biggie's house." So that's what I done. Like that's the first thing I done. Biggie's house. I went to like where the Wu-Tang Clan grew up and all, and like Lethal. See walking about.
You go in any hoods?
So in Staten Island, I was like, "There's this Wu-Tang mural near where they grew up, right?" And I was like, "I'll go to that class," because I was getting the ferry to see the Statue of Liberty anyway, right? Boom, get to Staten Island. Like nothingness in Staten Island, right? It felt like Portrush, right? Weird. I know that's weird, but it felt like Portrush, right? And I'm walking, and like all of a sudden, I'm in the projects, like, and I mean, obviously there's a few places in New York that are rough enough, but there's a million people everywhere. It doesn't matter. This was like, oh fuck, this is rough. And like there's people across the street, like this group of lads across the street drinking like 40s, and like this guy was like talking really loud about like how he shot someone, and I shot him and he ran away, and I'm going, what? And then like I'm like, I just want to see the Wu-Tang mural. Like, did you ever hear fucking Method Man? No, what about gravel pit? You know what I mean? Like, so I went and seen that mural, took a video, and see you later outlet. Yeah, but yeah, that people were like, "Oh, do you ever feel unsafe?" I'm like, honestly, not really, because like as wanky as this sounds as well, like if you're a good person, you have good intentions. Yeah, good things will happen, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like if you, it's mad. Whenever I was telling everyone, they're like, especially my parents and like my family and stuff, like when I told them about it, they're like, "Oh my god, you're gonna get shot," and I was like. Statistically speaking, there's probably a higher percentage chance of me getting shot when I'm over there, but also just don't go where they're shooting people. You know what I mean? Like,
don't go in near anyone who has a gun.
Yeah.
Ideally, did you do any shooting ranges?
Yeah, I went in Austin. I've done. Me and Will, shout out Will, done a. Yeah, he has a gun because of course he does. And, yeah, went to like a clay pigeon shooting range thing.
Oh
like.
fuck! I remember you said that. Was it a full on AR-15 like?
No. So it was shotguns only. So he had like a sports shotgun. And
still fucking slugs and all in it, right? Isn't it?
Class. And I walked into a Walmart, right? Like a Tesco. I'm actually walking into Tesco, right? And you walk into like, which is a Spark like area, and I just seen all these shotgun shells, and I was like, "Yeah, can I get the 3 1/4 inch thing, whatever?" And he was like, "Yep."
That's mental.
And I went.
Not even like an ID check or anything. Like,
happy days. Way on you go. Like, I was like, this place is class. You know what I mean? It is ridiculous.
Some of them actually have full on guns on the shelves, don't they?
This Walmart had guns and all you could buy. Like.
That is mental, like absolutely.
And a Walmart. Like,
what is the sort of the way like you go to Tesco's and have the wee magnet thing on the bottles of vodka?
Yeah, that's our fucking
AR-15. You know what I mean? What do they have? Like, how do you stop someone from stealing a gun?
So it's just like they have like a big cabinet.
Oh, it's a glass?
Yeah, it's like a glass cabinet thing. Like, you know
even still, it's like CEX fucking with the Nintendo Switches. Yeah, mate. What the fuck?
Yeah,
it's just some fucking 16-year-old with a key opens it.
No, it was crazy. The guy that was behind the counter, full on senile. Like,
oh really?
He was so didn't know how to scan it and all. Didn't know how to like work the card machine. And me and Will were like, I was like, do you not find it ridiculous how like the one old bastard in this fucking shop that works there, they're like, where will we put him? Put him with the dangerous weaponry. You know what I mean? Like, but see all the fucking the knives and the sharp objects that can kill people and all the guns and all that we have a huge problem with. Put him in there. Go happy days.
How much are you getting a gun for?
Like $100 or something.
Fuck off! It's that cheap.
There was I'm near sure, but no, it was weird, right? I would walk up and look at the guns and be like, and like walk away because as if I wasn't meant to be looking at them. Like, I wouldn't stand and look at it because I'm like. I don't want people to think I'm gonna buy a gun. Weird, like we crazy, like
it must be like the Irish shame that you have as well. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't want you don't want. Like, it's like when you go into have you ever had to buy condoms or anything? It's like you don't want to fucking. You go to the self service. You don't want to be fucking.
And you go to a shop that you never go to.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I remember years and years ago, but I was like, I ain't fucking buy condoms. Like, and I walked into this local shop to me, and time was of the essence. Put it that way, right? And I had to go to this shop, right? And I was walking about where all the pharmacy shit is and like all the paracetamol. And I was like, there's no fucking condoms here, fuck's sake. And I was like, I have to ask somebody. It was non-negotiable. I had to get them, right?
Yeah.
And I had to keep in mind I'm like 20 or something at this stage, like 21.
A grown man.
Yeah, but like also a fucking idiot, like.
Yeah.
And I go up to the woman and I'm like, sorry, do you have any condoms? She's like, what? I'm like, condoms. And she's like, what? And I'm like, oh my fucking god. And I'm like, do you have any condoms? She's like, no, we don't sell them. I'm like, you don't sell them? What? But I see this woman all the time now, and I wonder, does she go, there's that fucking condom getting the ride one time? You know what I mean? Like,
you didn't get the ride because you didn't sell condoms as well.
Man, don't talk. It was a handle. It was a fucking handle. But yeah, man.
I must ask you about. I did see a sticker there.
Yeah.
If you don't mind me handling.
Go ahead.
Bucky's.
Unreal.
Now I'm deep in the Bucky's on TikTok and YouTube and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, explain it for people who don't know maybe what a Bucky's is.
Bucky's is the best apple greens you've ever been to in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine the best apple greens you've ever been to in your life that also do brisket sandwiches.
Class. And
lethal.
Have you ever seen? Well, obviously you've been there, but
no, it is. It's apple greens with an M&S jacket on. Oh. All of the Bucky's items are top tier.
What did you walk me through it? What did you get?
This is the same day I went shooting, by the way. Like,
you only went to one Bucky's once?
Yeah.
Are they like outside of Texas?
Yeah.
Like outside of Austin
outside of cities and stuff. Yeah,
right,
yeah,
okay.
45-minute drive or whatever. So me and Will went shooting, then went to Bucky's, and when I got the car, I was like, I'll go to the Bucky's, but sure, I was driving out of Texas. They're
only in Texas
for the most part, yeah. So went shooting, went to Bucky's, and I was like, fucking America, this is unreal. But yeah, walking to Bucky's, huge class. Went immediately and got a brisket sandwich, right? Unbelievable. Like
sauce.
There's like a barbecue sauce on it. Yeah. Like all mixed in through it, but you can put extra stuff on as well.
Stop it.
Put a couple of like wee slivered onions and pickles on it too as well. Class.
It's basically like having a centre deli just on steroids, really.
Yes, but it's like centre deli, but not the Goujons aren't hard as the road, like, you know what I mean. But me and Will went out. This is one thing that we need to incorporate here, right? And I don't know why we don't do it. See all the petrol stations over there, right? All have like fountain drinks. You know, like drink machines.
Big gulps
and shit.
Yeah.
But why do I have to go to a Subway to get that experience?
Yeah. That experience. Cause it's not so much about the drink. It is about the experience of getting to fill it up yourself. Yeah. You pick your ice.
And it's also like, it's just so handy and they're cheap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, I can't.
And it would be cheaper than buying a bottle, surely, because
100%.
like those fountain drinks are literally just syrup and like fizzy water.
Yeah, that's literally what it is. It's the amount of times I've been at a gas station and just getting like, they do like wee frozen coffees too as well. Unbelievable. The place is so bad for you. But I'm near sure I've got piles from the food in America. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, I swear to God, like my stomach's in a bad way. Like.
I think I would probably come back with diabetes, to be honest.
And
I'm not even like a big sugar head. It would just be the amount of beef and chicken and all. Like,
man, I would. It's not even diabetes. Worry about it. It's gout. Like.
Gout,
I would
yeah.
Gout it out of it. Like.
I did hear Colin and McCann talking about getting a bit of gout.
Yeah,
that worries me. Like,
scary
because they're active as well. Do you know what I mean? They're doing shit and still getting gout symptoms.
Yes. Yeah. You know what? One thing I will say about the food in America. See the sweet stuff. Dog shit.
Yeah, because they don't have proper chocolate. Sure, they don't.
No, the chocolate's muck. It's all high fructose corn syrup, red 40 bullshit, right? And it tastes fake. Like it's. I bought a Dairy Milk caramel over there. I seen it and goes, fuck, I'll get one of them. Like, it tasted like chemicals. Like, it's ridiculous. And I was kind of disappointed, but the rest of the food was class.
Reese's? Any Reese's?
You know what? I had a lot of Reese's. Happy days.
I like Reese's now. Reese's are probably the only like American chocolate.
Yes.
Have you ever had a Tootsie Roll?
No.
Horrendous.
Bad?
Absolutely fucking vile.
What, like...
I don't actually know what it is. It's like a toffee, but it's like a dark toffee almost.
It's really hard.
Yeah, fuck. Oh, you would put a tooth out eating it. Like,
no, fuck that. Hey, fuck that.
I'm trying to think. I've never had a Hershey's or anything.
Hershey's dog shit.
Really?
Shite. I've had Hershey's here before, and I thought, like, maybe it's different over there. I had one over there. Shite.
Now, you mentioned earlier on Cane's. Raisin Cane's.
Raisin Cane's.
Not up to standard?
Not great. And I went to the one in New Orleans, which is like apparently it
The
originated
home of
in
it,
Louisiana. Not great, but unless you're talking to the Goujon King here, you know what I mean? Like
that is the title of this podcast. I had this title done before you even came on the podcast. It's going to be Return of the in brackets Goujon King.
Class, unbelievable. Class. I'm delighted with that. But yeah, Raisin Cane's not great.
What did you not like about it?
Taters weren't crispy enough.
Right.
Chips were fine, just fine.
Crinkle cuts? No, they're not crinkle. They're like the
weird
squiggly ones.
Yeah. And then the sauce is the only thing they have, but it's no way people have the big massive cups of sauce and all.
Chat to me. What is it like?
It's like a vinegary, citrusy, Thousand Islandy kind of
a bit of a house sauce vibe to it.
Bit of a house sauce vibe to it. Yes,
it looks like
sauce vibe, but more vinegary, and it's fine. But it's not
do you ever get a kebab and there's two types of house sauce?
Yeah.
Like an orangey pink one,
yeah.
I put them in the same category, and then that beige one that's the same colour cane sauce.
Yes.
Typically, now, and this is the fattest thing I'm ever going to say, there's a difference in
it's a hyper-real simulator.
Do you ever see like a place that does like Indian curries but also do kebabs?
Yes.
That's the kind of house sauce they do, the cane's sort of colour one. Turkish kebabs. I don't think Turkish is a racist term.
I don't think so, but it's dangerous.
Yeah, Turks do typically a more orange and pinky sauce,
yes.
which is the supreme one, obviously.
Yes.
Now whenever I looked at Cane's, I thought that's an Indian house sauce, is what I treated it as.
You know what? He hit the nail on the head, didn't he? Yep. That's a great analogy. It's like a house sauce, but a wee bit more vinegary. It's more brightness to it, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not amazing.
I don't even like the look of the tenders that much, to tell you the truth.
The one thing they do have is the Texas toast is great.
Just garlic bread, really, isn't it?
It's just buttered, fucking thick cut toast, like. But it's not even like it doesn't taste like toast, but it's hard to describe. The toast is great, right?
Yeah.
Raisin Cane's is fine.
Yeah.
Right? Dave's hot chicken.
They look the business.
It is top tier. Unbelievable.
Best Goujon ever, do you reckon?
See, this is where we get into the fucking semantics of it, right?
Yeah.
Daniel called me out on being that Raisin Cane's is not a Goujon, right? And I says, hey, if we're getting into the French culinary term, a Goujon is breaded and fried meat, right?
Is that actually what it is?
Yeah, I'm almost certain, right? And then if you want to get down to the Japanese route, katsu is like a breaded and fried meat cut at a angle, right? That's what makes it katsu, right? Apparently. Maybe I'm butchering that, pun intended, right? But
that was great.
Thank you. That felt satisfying to say. But Dave's hot chicken, lethal. By the way, in Vegas, I'm sorry, I had a devious lick in Vegas. Devious lick, right? Got to Vegas, I was like, I have to keep in the car. I'm skint, right? I was talking to this German couple in this fucking laundry spot in Utah, and they said they just came from Vegas, and it was like $50 for a night in this hotel, like the Luxor or something, right?
Right.
Big pyramid one, because during the week they want more people in, right?
Yeah.
So I look up on Booking.com, like $70. I go, fuck it, $70 for a good bed, and I'm gonna have a few pints and all.
Yeah.
Fine. Grand. Sell a bit of crypto that I had, right? I take out $60, right? And I'm betting, bit of blackjack and all. I lose it. I go, fuck it, win in Rome, Vegas and all. Vegas, baby, sweet. By the way, walking about smoking figs inside, bliss, right?
Do you like it?
In a casino.
What's the ventilation situation like?
Unbelievable.
So you're smoking, but you're not choking on it?
No.
Okay.
It's going off into they're pumping oxygen into that shit. They want to keep you awake, like. But like, I went to the gas station across the street, bought a carry out, right? Mm-hmm. Bought like tins, carrying around this bag of tins, in like the Bellagio and all that. Just walking about, smoking figs, drinking.
Are you allowed to drink your own tins, or?
Yeah.
I didn't know that now.
Not a lot of people do, but I was just
bring your own drink.
Yes. Because they want you in, they just don't give a fuck.
Oh, I think you meant not a lot of people do it, or not a lot of people know about that you're allowed to do it.
Both. I was just a scumbag, like. So even more scummy, right? You get complimentary cocktails whenever you're betting, right?
Yeah.
I lost the $60. I was skint, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm sitting at this slot machine, just pressing the button, going like, fuck, oh, happy days, you know. And this waitress comes over, she's like, do you want cocktail. I'm like, yeah, can I get a margarita, please? So comes back a few minutes later with a margarita. And you're meant to tip them, right?
Yeah.
I was tipping everybody when I was over there, by the way, right? But circumstances applied here, right? I had no money, zero cash, like, and I go to her, oh, do you have an ATM? I can go get you money out. She's like, yeah, just by the way, it's like 10. It would cost you $10 or $15 to take money out of an ATM. Like,
Fuck away off.
Yeah,
I won't even go to one if it's £2.
Yeah, most of the ATMs charge you over there. Now the ones in the Vegas casinos charge you loads,
right?
But the ones in the gas station across the street, it's like $2 or $3, right?
Right. Okay.
So I was like, do you have an ATM? I can go get you a tip. She's like, yeah, just over there. And I just got up and walk away. I done that so many in the Bellagio and all, smoking fag, like tramp, like scumbag. And in the laundrette in Utah, I put a 20 quid into the fucking change machine, thinking it would give me like notes and change fiber. Changed all of it into quarters. Right? So my wallet was full of these quarters. So I walk up, no money in Vegas after like smoking fags, like just walking about like a scumbag, drinking a carry out, getting free cocktails. Walked out to the cashier and was like, can you change these coins for me, right? And like just fucked a load of fucking quarters out of me. He's like, I can only do $4 at a time, right? So he gave me $4. I had to keep all the rest of the quarters. Lost the $4, went back to a different cashier, changed that for the scumbag, right? And then that night in the Luxor, I walked past Shake Shack and I was starving. And I had basically very little money, like, so I went up and was just like, well, me and the wife ordered food there, and we got back to the hotel and we're missing a double cheeseburger. And she was like, I'll put it on now. And then she was like, do you want some fries for the inconvenience? I was like, fuck, you know what, I will. And then she just gives me a full, and then at the end she gives me a cup and goes, do you take the drink as well? I was like, happy days. And it was funny because I go, oh, the food's for the wife, like, and then she gives me the food and I just sit eating it in front of her.
Did you eat it in the fucking restaurant? Dirty bastard.
But you know this, right? I don't feel bad about it, right? Because it's Vegas, man. Like, there's millions of people in and out of there all the time. It's Shake Shack. They're a corporation. They're throwing out millions of fucking kilos of food a day, right? I've done it in Raising Cane's too as well, right? I walked past Raising Cane's and I was like, listen, mate, the wife, she's not happy, like, go back to the hotel and listen, I'm just a messenger. And he's like, oh, I know all about it and all, you know. And I'm going, but them fucking women and all, you know what I mean? And he's like, which was it, or what was the name on it? And I was like, I actually don't even know if she used my name or her name. I'm just made up a random woman's name.
Yeah.
And he was like, I get it off you now, give me a sound. Done it in Dave's Hot Chicken as well, right? Got 3 free feeds, right? Free drink, cocktails and all. And in Dave's Hot Chicken, this woman was reluctant. Not that she didn't believe me, she couldn't find it on the till, and I just stood my ground. I don't know, it was the wife. She's not happy at all.
You can't back out. Like,
no. And then she just goes, I'll just put it on for you. After about 15 minutes, people waiting behind me and all, they were fuming.
Oh.
Fuck them. Anyway, that night in the Luxor with the big pyramid, I get up to the room, 3 o'clock in the morning, blocked, right? I mean, fucking paralytic, right? And I'm like, I can get this room for free. I rang down and was like, yeah, I don't know if they missed my room or what. So I was like, I was at a business meeting all day, you know, very busy, and I spent a lot of money in your casino, and I love the MGM experience, but like, I think the housekeepers missed my room. I don't know if it was an oversight or what, but I started picking hers out of my head and put them about the place, right? so if they came up to the room to check, there's hers about, like, and I had a cut on my arm, right? And like, this is disgusting and trampy, right? I'm not advocating for this, but man, I'm in the trenches, right? I had like a cut in my arm and there was a bit of blood in my hand, and I just like put it on the duvet, like where like someone would pull the duvet down, like tuck it in, as if like, oh, maybe the housekeeper was bleeding or something, like, right? Disgusting. Blocked, by the way, right? And I ring down and they're like, yeah, we can refund you the resort fee and give you free parking, which is $20, right? Sweet. And I'm like, can you just give me tomorrow night for free, because the business meetings ran over, like bullshit, like fake, and me skint and wearing shorts like a dickhead, right? And she was like, no, it's too expensive tomorrow. She just comped me that first night. Sweet. I book a hotel, the other side of the strip, $50-$60, whatever the fuck it is. Do the exact same thing the next day, like free cocktails, free feed. Like, I sold more crypto. They take money out, end up getting up to 110 quid.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I'm cutting my losses. I got a blackjack on a blackjack table. I hit blackjack and I won on a game of poker, like a straight, right? Happy days. Same thing with the horseshoe. Went down there, rang up, business meeting, hers all over the sink and all the class. And then they were just like, yeah, we'll just refund you the whole thing. So man, I got 2 free nights. And I also left my car in the first car park, because I was like, I know I can get free parking now, but for one night. And then I went back. When I walked back with my bags, I walked past the reception and was like, yeah, they told me I get free parking because there was an issue in my room. She was like, yeah, it was only meant to be for one night. And I was like, I had a business meeting and all the whole lot. And she was like, yeah, no problem, just print out a ticket and just save $40 as well. Like, I'm parking, like. And here, I left Vegas just going, that is insane, unheard of.
I thought the devious lick was just the fucking margarita. I didn't realise it was the whole. You fucking took the place by storm.
The whole lot. I know why I don't feel bad about it. I was sitting across from people in machines putting 100 sheets in 100 and losing thousands. Like, they're not missing my $70, and especially with Vegas, like they're all in competition with each other. If you say I had a problem in my room, I'm gonna go to a different hotel.
Yeah,
they want to keep you. Like,
it's also like the American sort of like customers always right mindset. Like, there's no argument. Where if you do that here, they're like, fucking, what are you talking about? I fucking cleaned that room myself earlier on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. My hands are bleeding from fucking working all day. You know? But that's the thing. Don't get me wrong. I was not rude to them in any way, shape, or form. I was nice, and there was. I ended up I had a couple of bucks when I won a bit of money, and I did get a cocktail. I did tip your woman. Like, I didn't. I wasn't a complete fucking tramp with it. But I still was a tramp. Like,
nah, you did what you did. Fucking take them for a ride, mate.
Fuck them.
Don't even know if that's the right phrase. Take them for a ride.
But it was fucking lethal, man. It was unbelievable. And like, see, just drive on the open road, listen to like Americana music, like fucking like Creedence Clearwater. Oh, unbelievable! Like, oh, so good. Smoking fags with a cowboy hat on. Like, just man, I took a video of myself smoking a fag with a cowboy hat on and these Oakley sunglasses, and I looked like I had very strong political opinions that I wasn't afraid to share on Facebook. You know what I mean? Like, it was fucking unreal, man.
Now, before we finish up, I want to know, what beers were you drinking over there? Because I didn't realise the other day, but see Coors Light, right?
Yeah.
That's not the original Coors. Coors Banquet.
So you're a man of culture, right?
Yeah.
Because you asked me, someone had mentioned Coors Banquet to me. I didn't know what it was. And the next day, I didn't know what it was. The next day, you messaged me and go, Soupy Daddy, you drinking Coors Banquet over there? And I was like, there's a man with delectable taste, right?
Yep.
And I went, no, but you know what? I will. And I got a Coors Banquet, and they're fucking class.
Are they better than Coors Light?
100%.
Why do they have such a thing for light beers there?
I don't know.
Weird as fuck.
But you know what's mad about it? There's something unreal about drinking piss water American beer out of a bottle in this bar, in this like fucking saloon.
Oh yeah,
it was fucking unreal, man. I was drinking so much. I'd never drink whiskey here. I was drinking so much over there. And another thing as well, like, I'm not patriotic really over here. See, over there, I'm going to the Emerald Isle. Like, I am like,
you have to play into it, like, because they love all that shit.
Teaching people Irish now, me having a fucking notion of how to speak Irish, like, but telling them about kneecap and all. You know what I mean?
Don't even listen to them.
But yeah, whatever. But no, the beers over there, like Bud Light, is class.
I would say it's probably different getting a Bud Light in America than it is, because the only bar I know that does Bud Light here, Spoons. Yeah. It's the only place I know where you get it.
Yeah. Not a lot of draft beer. Some draft beers over there, like, but
see the bottles of Bud Light. Yeah. They're just so appealing. Just that blue bottle.
There's something about it,
isn't there? There's you twist the cap off and everything.
Yeah,
class.
There's a vibe to it. There is a vibe to it. I really enjoyed the beer over there, and I think it's probably just the vibe and everything to do with it and stuff. Yeah. And it's also roasting over there. Like, I was roasting the whole time I was there, so like, I don't know, a light beer just feels more refreshing than maybe like a fucking
a big heavy fucking Guinness or something.
I got a couple of Guinnesses when I was over there.
What were they like? With the
Muckla.
Really?
I was at this Irish bar in Austin, and this woman pulled a Guinness in one go. Didn't do the waiting thing, and then got like a long spoon and started scooping.
Oh, what the head off?
I'm going, whoa. She's like, what? I'm like, it doesn't matter, just give me it, lad. Just, you fucking.
That's fucking insane.
I didn't want to be one of these fucking split the G, man. I didn't want to be one of them, so I just went, just give me it.
Does it just give you then just a big pint of black?
No, like, there was a head on it, but it wasn't like, there was no damage. You know what I mean? Like, there was no. It wasn't a creamer, like, you know what I mean? But I after that, I was like, there was a couple of bars, like the local bar I was at, Howard's Bar, shout out, like, they sorted me out, giving me free drink all the time. Like, there was a couple of days where like I was pinting for like a couple of hours, and then at the end I go, can I like pay for that? And like, don't worry about it.
Like, fuck, that's alright. What is the average pint? Like, what's the cost?
Depends. Like, it's quite expensive.
I suppose if you're in New York and like, is Austin expensive?
It depends what bar you go to. Some of the bars you can get like $3 wee Lone Star beers. The Lone Star beer is like a Texas beer. Like,
is it like a stubby?
No, it's like a tin, like a wee small tin, kind of Coke sized. But they're like $3 in some places and stuff like it. But then you tip on top of it as well. Like, that's a constant.
Do you have to tip them each drink?
Yeah, but then the one thing they have is tabs that I love. Right?
Yeah. Big fan of that.
You scan the card. You put the card through. You order all your drinks at the end,
and then they charge it.
They charge it, right? And
so
then you put the tip on at the end.
What happens if you're so blocked that you just leave?
So they put 20% on automatically.
Of what, your tab?
Yeah, they tip.
No, but I mean,
because they scan your card and they run it.
Oh, right, okay.
And at the end, when they cash it out, they leave the bill open or something. You know
so this is fucking shite talk, but
no.
Their tills, do they like? Would they? So you have like, say you put your card in, right, and you go up for each beer.
Yeah.
Each beer, are they assigning it to your card on the till or something?
Imagine it's like tables in a restaurant. They have your name and they just
so
add
they
it
know.
to that bill. You know what I mean? And then. Yeah, you just kind of. But the only thing is, still, man, that they need to get. Man, they're so far ahead in all these different things, like all the fucking fountain drinks and the 7-Eleven, right? But every time you buy something, you have to sign a fucking receipt.
Do you?
Yeah.
Why?
They print out a receipt, you put the tip on, then you sign your name. Like.
What the fuck?
At the start, I was going like, I have to sign my name properly. At the end, I was just putting a line. Like, just being like,
what the fuck does it matter?
Fakest thing. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous behaviour.
Can you then technically go back to your credit card? And because you have to use credit card there, don't you? It's no bank cards.
You know, there is debit cards, yeah.
Like to pay for stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, really? I thought it was all credit cards.
Used to, like chip and pin that they have now. It used to be pure swipe credit cards.
Any Apple Pay? Can you get Apple Pay there?
Yes, but Walmarts don't take Apple Pay. Imagine Tesco not taking tap.
What the fuck? Like,
ridiculous.
I literally don't carry a wallet anymore because you don't have to use it.
Neither way.
That's mental. But the signing, can you then go back to like your card, whoever, like your bank or your credit card people, and be like, that's not my signature?
That. But see, I don't know how the bank how it's even registered as a signature because it's going through digitally. But then they put the receipt in the till. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Right, okay. And they actually swipe it, don't they?
Yeah.
You don't get that here at all. I've never.
There's a lot of them have tap and stuff now as well.
Yeah.
But a lot of them swipe it like weird. It's
yeah.
fucking strange. Like it feels like. It feels like a movie, literally. That's fucking ridiculous. Like, but it was an unbelievable experience. I'd love to go back. My head's goose because I'm like, oh fuck, I'd love to go back, but I don't have a lot of money to do that again. I spent a lot of money doing that trip. Like, and before I went, I was like, I'll not be drinking all the time. Blocked every night, every night. Like,
what else you meant to do?
Yeah, exactly. Like, you're on your fucking holiday.
Especially when you're going to like comedy clubs and everything, where it's so easy to just get a pint in. Like,
man, it's like you're going to a comedy club that's in a bar.
Yeah.
Like, I'm thirsty. What do I want? Bullshit, piss water beer. Yeah, obviously. You know what I mean? Like,
what is supposed to end it here? What is the plan now that you're home? We have a few things in the pipeline.
We do.
We do
have a few things in the pipeline, and I'm looking forward to those.
We can't say what they are, but we just believe the pipeline's clogged.
They're clogged. It's like my shitter after a Wendy's, right? It's ridiculous. I don't want to sound like your local DJ either, but
big things coming.
Keep an eye out on the socials, folks. Putting the head down. I have a lot of new material. I will have a lot of material when I sit down and actually remember what the fuck happened over those 3 months. I will probably compile some sort of large body of work that I may display at some stage.
Yep.
Put it that way.
Mm-hmm. Back to Too Many Cooks as well.
Yes, Too Many Cooks. Have to get you on Too Many Cooks as well.
Absolutely.
I need to get it on the go after Christmas.
I think settle down,
sort everything out, get my head right, and get fucking back to the gym, etc., and just stop drinking all the time.
Back to boxing on Monday. I don't know. Is that do people? I think that's a Belfast thing. Back to boxing Monday.
Back to boxing.
Whenever Smicks go have a heavy weekend on it, they're like back to boxing on Monday.
Back to butts, we would say.
Back to butts.
Yeah.
What's back to butts?
Back to butts.
How you sleep with your mate if you share a bed?
No, back to butts. What is it? Back to porridge or something? They say something.
Back to porridge, yeah.
But yeah, that after Christmas, I'm going to sort all that shit out as well. I'm doing Lavery's this week as well.
Fucking right.
Wednesday and Thursday.
If you're in Lavery's, come and see Soupy.
Yes, 100%. I'll be doing Wednesday and Thursday. I don't know the rest of the lineup. I think Franco's on as well this week, so
nice.
It'll be good fun. But yeah, getting the head down, doing much more comedy, trying to keep her between the hedges, and big things coming. Too Many Cooks. You know yourself. Follow me on Instagram at Soupy Campbell Comedy. All the rest. You heard the man. What do I have to plug? Fuck all, to be honest. I think we have something. It's not announced yet. The thing with Kieran. Like Kieran, I said to Kieran about it. Yes.
Yeah, it's not announced yet.
Okay.
I don't even know, but big things coming.
It's
also in the pipeline.
Yeah.
It's backing up. We need a plumber out to fix it. Whatever the fuck that means. Wafflers is still on YouTube. It's going to remain on YouTube. I don't know why I said it like that.
It's going to get taken down.
Follow the podcast. Fucking, there's about 1,000 people watching every week now. 200 of you follow me. Sort that out. Sorry, don't. That's nasty. But please follow me. And yeah, hit that like buttons.
Ring that but noti gang.
Hit that bell and subscribe. Thanks very much, Soupy, for coming on.
Thanks very much.
Pleasure.
For having me, Dinzy. Really appreciate it.
See you next week.
Thank you.